does that say?
Say a record has been started.
So are we live? Does it
Are we
say?
live?
Are we on air? Does it say?
I don't know. Yes, I think so.
Are we live?
Ye- yes, my name is Aston Barrett Jr., son of Aston family man Barrett from Bob Marley and the Wailers, Carlton Barrett, drummer from Bob Marley and the Wailers, s- nephew of. Wait.
What did you just say?
Yes, Joe is my grandfather, and you know Akila Barrett, that's my cousin. So yes, this is us in the studio called Bad Lion. We just finished some little recording a while ago, testing out the new board and thing. Yes, well, I want to keep the Whalers tradition alive, and the best thing is to do is just keep it the way that I am going, and just live.
So you did some songs for the Bob Marley movie. And everybody's dying to know how you created the songs and where you got your ideas for the songs and how you wrote the songs and how you make reggae music in general and where your inspiration for reggae music comes from because all of these listeners are just dying to know these secret answers and the mysteries of reggae music.
Well, the reggae music, it comes within because it's a part of me, you know. And just watching the film, just seeing little clips, I just see, Daddy B and Uncle Carly and Bob and Peter started out. No one was rich at the time. Everybody was fresh. So,
True.
so you can see them and get a feeling and just write a song about them. But when I'm writing my song, it's music. So what I am doing is painting a picture of what I see.
What did you see when you were writing those songs for the film? The Love, Peace, and Harmony, and the Jaws Calling Me, and the John Make You with Esther's brother, Chris.
Yeah.
What did you specifically do for those songs?
Well, what I did was, Chris had the original. They did the original, and Esther sent it to me, and I heard what they were doing, so I just did a demo. I took it on tour with Daddy, and he listened to it, and he saw what message they were trying to bring out, so just paint a picture around it.
So the original Family Man's on these songs.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and Daddy work on it together.
All right.
Yeah, man.
And can you tell me about your relationship with Esther and how you guys met up and how you started working on the film and all of that stuff and what you learned from her about things that you didn't know about the music, how it started, and I know I learned a lot of stuff from her.
Yeah, yeah, we learn a lot, man. I really and truly, I used to wonder about Catch a Fire and Burning album. Them never really too talk about that album. They used to talk about like Survival, Exodus really. 'Cause Exodus is the album of the century. Even in today's date, still album of the century. Well, me and Esther met. I was actually on the train and my mother called me. She said, Esther Anderson. I said, I heard the name before. She said, well, yes, that's a movie star. I said, yeah. She said, she wants in a film. I said, a film? Where she know me from? I said, and then mommy started giving me a little clue. I said, that daddy tell me about this girl before, and I said, okay. Anyways, no. Said, all right. And she got my Facebook, and I started talking to her. Then I started to figure out that I met her when I was young in Jamaica already. Yes. So I said, okay. So I said, all right, no problem. What is it about? Said, we're making a Bob Marley documentary. Said, yeah, Bob Marley movie documentary, making of a legend. Said, wow, that sounds wicked. So when she tell me what it's about, that it's telling you the true story, how they started out, and it's not only just about one man. It's about the whole band, which is the Wailers. It's not just Bob Marley or just Peter Tosh or just Carly or just Fams. No, it's not just directly on one thing. It's about everyone, how everyone work together, how they unite, and you just watch the video and you can see how the man them get them vibes.
And practice hard.
Yeah, and practice hard, but the way how they practice their mind is just flowing.
Hmm.
Because you can't have anything on your mind when you're making great music. Making great music just flows. You don't think, it just flows. It's like waves in the air, breeze and wind.
So, can you tell them about your current projects you're working on and what you're doing these days?
Well, right now, I have a band called Reggae Force, which is the bass player. And working with a gospel reggae singer. His name is Wayne Stoddart. And we're working with Mystic Souls. He performed at one of the conventions for the making of Bob Marley,
Oh yeah, the showing
the
of
making of
the
a
film
legend.
that we
Yeah,
did.
remember
Yeah,
that's what they
that's
done.
right.
Yeah, so we're working on other things.
And you're doing production.
Yeah, I'm producing this album as well and doing other productions as well. And right now, me and my father is also working on a lot of productions on the road.
Because you're still touring with him, right?
Hmm.
What are you doing on the road?
Well, I'm filling in for Earl Lindo right now for the US. But whenever Wire's ready, he's always there, man. There's always a seat there for him. I was actually filling in as a drummer as well too. Barrett style already. Uncle Carly. I have to let him live on. Can't let it just die off like that. Yeah, man. The way how I feel, you see the Barrett, we have to keep that. I mean, you have a lot of people in a family who might know it but don't really enhance that tradition. Because everyone is different, but from I was born into music. Even Akila too, Akila was born into music, so we as the Barretts are the one that's going to carry on our father's legacy, and we have to keep it on. My father is still here, but me and him working together as well.
I'm sure you get lots of inspiration to learn things from him.
Yeah, man,
And a lot of
learning.
people would like to see that, learn those things from the Legend of Faith.
Yeah, man, him different, man. He's not a normal guy, that's for sure. It's not normal. Just the way how we come up with all of those ideas, because to me, you see, music is science. Music is a form of I would say intelligence,
Of course.
because I mean, even some scientists can't play music like how them man they play. How did they create that? It has to be some kind of intelligence,
Of course.
So some people who don't have too much education, don't worry, cause there is something out there.
As long as you work hard.
As long as you work hard. I don't know, so education come first, cause in order to go through life, you need it.
Well, I guess
Yeah,
that's all the
man.
questions I have.
Well, what I want the people them to know is that to live good, because we're going through a lot of things in this life, and a lot of the good people them are leaving us. So whatever you can learn from the elders from those times, learn it, and don't try to be ignorant. Because once you know right, you do right. You know wrong, don't do the wrong. He's the
Say
one.
that again.
Yeah, man. You know, anytime there's good, you know, expect a little bad. So when the bad come, you're strong. You see what I mean? And when there's bad, even if it's overwhelming, you just know, say, that there will be somewhere out there you see a light, you know, and it will come to you. Once you think positive, positive energy will always come to you. I deal with auras, you know. I have a blue aura. Yeah, man. And I always do meditation. Meditate, you know. Because that's the only way you can go through your day. Especially as a musician.
Nice free space in your brain.
Yeah, man. And cigarettes are bad.
I think that's enough.
Yes. Be healthy and drink strong. Eat the greens, you know. Well, you know, there's one more thing I actually want to say too.
What's that?
I give thanks for Esther and John Marcus. Definitely.
Definitely.
I thank you guys for involving me into this project, and I really feel proud to be a part of this project with you guys. And I will work my best that I can. And I wish you guys luck. God bless from Aston, Barrett Jr.
And Alaina.
and Alaina Reed. Alright.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Love you people. Okay, how do you end this?
Stop.
Okay.
Stop recording.